Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's episode brought to you by Team Sequoia. If you haven't already noticed, today's episode is going to be hosted by Holland Fellows and Appalachian State alumni myself, Roberto Cibrian, Carly Smith, and Kars Boma. Today we are breaking down our most recent article centered around the fashion industry and the changes that have happened over the past 30 years. It is no question that international supply chain networks have been permanently disrupted due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Many firms have avoided sourcing from Chinese manufacturers and suppliers. This has resulted in many firms modifying their robust supply chains. But this comes at a cost. Underlying risks have threatened and will continue to threaten the six main drivers of supply chain management. These include inventory, transportation, facilities, information, sourcing, and pricing. Now, more than ever, firms have to adjust to conditions and have to be ready at a moment's notice to modify their processes and systems. To talk more about the effects on the economy, here's Carly Smith.
Hi everyone, it's Carly. So years post-COVID-19 amounted to cyclical changes in all forces of the global economy. In many ways, the pandemic made us rethink the vehicles for which we measure growth and success in the economy. Consumers' willingness to spend on apparel dropped by 50% globally and over 70% in the United States and Europe. Companies have adapted to be more accessible to consumers through online platforms and a decrease in selling brick and mortar. And along with these changes in selling strategies, the once emerging markets of India and Indonesia, which were deeply affected by COVID-19, have become a lot more developed and are now a prime source of production for the fashion industry due to their extremely accessible labor force. All of these changes point to a resilient industry that will be able to handle any economic situation.
Hi everyone, this is Kars. I will be continuing some of what Carly was saying and outline the changes made in the accounting process since 2020. So the first major change was the implementation of new programs. These programs would assist accountants on most notably the financial statements, which commonly took several hours or even days to complete. But with these new programs, it would be complete within a few minutes, saving the accountants a lot of time. Another change was development into cloud accounting. During quarantine, accountants found it increasingly difficult to coordinate with each other. So to improve this, management decided to use remote servers to develop what is now known as cloud accounting. With data being saved online instead of on your computer, more employees were able to access it and work on it at the same time. So looking back at the changes made to accounting since 2020, the purpose of much of it was to save time and increase efficiency by the accountants. The time saved was expected to be given back to the client or to do higher level tasks, which in turn has helped create more loyal employees as they feel they are of a higher value to the company's operations. Thank you.
So that concludes today's podcast on the changes in the fashion industry within the last 30 years and what's to come in the future. We hope you learned something today, and we're glad we could share our market research with you all. As always, stay safe and healthy out there. From Team Sequoia.